Hey guys, welcome back to another Interbellum update, and now we're going to talk about scenario types that we're going to encounter in the game when it's released. And this is the first video from a series of scenario types that we're going to be seeing. There's 4 or 5 different types of scenarios, and today we're going to talk about the bombing scenario. Remember, if you want to receive this to your email, remember to go to fixitv.live and sign up on the free newsletter, so when we make a post that comes along with the video, you can see it on your email and read it at your own convenience. Now, today's video is about bombing run, like I said, and this is the first scenario they released on the public releases, which has a core design which works like this. Kills will grant 5 scenario points. 3 different destructible objects exist in the map. One that has 100 stacks, the other one has 200 stacks, and the third one 300 stacks. All those 3 items make 500 points in total. Now, every item of these ones is destructible, and each time a destructible point is attacked by an enemy, 1 stack is lost. So basically, you need to deal 100 attacks, not damage, but attacks. It's counting in attacks and not the amount of damage, from what I understand here. Now, the last destructible object, it's going to be a little bit more difficult as the combat escalates, and it's going to have a 50% chance to resist losing a stack when struck by an enemy players. And this also stacks any other buffs or debuffs the object may have at the end. Each attack is removed from an enemy destructible object also grants you 1 scenario point, and this is how we get our points. Now, each destructible object also passively generates 2 scenario points per scenario tick while active. So you not only get it by destroying them, but also by controlling them. The bomb, which you can use to destroy the items instead of just attacking them. So we have 2 mechanics. One is the attack and the other one is the bomb. Is a 5-second interaction object where you have to go there, kneel down and interact with it. Now, if any player attacks you, regardless of pushback immunity, by an ability, not just an attack, you have to be hit by an ability, you will be interrupted by 100%. Once you manage to pick up the bomb, the player will have 2.5 minutes to run it to the location before it detonates. Now, if the player dies or the timer runs out, everybody around them in 30 feet will instantly die. They won't just take damage, they will instantly die. If you actually make it to the objective, then the bomb will remove 300 stacks from any object. So you can use that on the 100, it will be 100% destroyed. If you use it on the object that has 200 stacks, it will also be instantly destroyed. And of course, the 301 as well, regardless how much damage you've done. You will have to interact for 2.5 seconds to place the bomb, and then it will detonate. So again, you can be interrupted, you can be attacked, and you can have a lot of problems with that. And this is a good mechanic. Because in previous versions we had people not being able to be interrupted because they had shields, pushback immunity or anything like that. This goes out of the way as long as you attack the player with skills. Now, every scenario has 2 contingency plans. The first one is the dominating design. So if you're losing, we want the scenario to end quickly, of course. Nobody likes sitting there getting their ass kicked. So if your faction has 150 scenario points more than the opponent, the result is that kills will grant 1 scenario point. Extra passive point generation from flags or anything else on the scenario is increased by 500%. The bomb grants 50% movement speed if there are no enemies within 100 feet. So if you already dominated, people are going to be on the war camp, on the spawn point, so you can move the bomb faster and end the scenario a lot faster. Now, on the other hand, the second mechanic, which is always the comeback design for the team that is losing, to have an opportunity to win, if they organize a little bit better, I suppose. The condition is the enemy faction has 100 scenario points more than yours, and the result of that will be that your destructible objects resist losing stacks by 50% of the time when struck by enemy players. This does not count towards the bomb. Your bomb holder also will have 25% movement speed at all times, and passive point generation is increased by 300%. Now, the scenarios we're going to have for this type of scenario is going to be Hole and Gorge, which is a 6v6 scenario that uses the standard rule set of this type of scenario. There's no adjustments here. And the second one is going to be Talabek Dam. Some of you may like it, some of you may not like it, which is a 12 versus 12 scenario with the following adjustments over the standard rule set. Destructible objects have an innate 25% chance to resist losing stacks except by bombs. So bombs do 100% of the damage. Your attacks will not always be successful, and this is combined with the comeback design to facilitate a better chance of you winning the scenario. This is the first of many videos, like I said, that we're going to do on the different scenarios. Stay tuned for the next one. Like, subscribe, comment on these videos, help the channel grow. And again, if you want to get emails with the post and the videos to your email specifically, sign up on fixitv.live. I'll see you on the next one.